We begin with a top list of high-caliber animes, considered up to this moment as the 10 best of all according to the portal MYANIMELIST.net. Let's get started. We start with position number 10. The anime called Geass ranks with an accumulated score of 8.91 over 10 among the most voted animes by the MYANIMELIST.net audience to date. For those who don't know the series, it is an anime that mixes various themes including psychological thriller, suspense, action, and mecha. The story narrates the life of Lelouch, a young man with great strategic intelligence who desires to see a change in the world he lives in, governed by an empire that has society under control despite living with certain privileges. He wants to create a peaceful world for his sister Nanali to live in peace. One day his life changes when he discovers an artifact containing a woman with green hair inside. When she awakens, she grants him a power in one of his eyes known as Geass, which allows him to control the mind and actions of people once through eye contact. With this new gift, he sees an opportunity to take advantage of the Empire and creates an anti-hero alter ego called Zero, a character that rebels against the Britannian Empire and aims to overthrow it to create a peaceful world as a revolutionary, labeled as a terrorist and a threat to the sovereign Britannian Empire. His goal is to liberate the Japanese from the king's yoke and reclaim Japan at all costs. Without a doubt, an anime that covers 2 seasons and a movie, totaling 50 episodes. We move on to the anime Kaguya-sama Love is War with a rating of 9.01 according to the website's followers. It holds the 9th position. This wonderful story with 2 prodigious youths who lead the student council of their prestigious academy are considered the elite among the elite. Their academic brilliance and outstanding skills make them the envy of all their peers. However, behind their facade of perfection and success lies a game of pride and narcissism that prevents their relationship from advancing to romance. Despite their mutual interest and attraction, Kaguya and Miyuki find themselves trapped in a battle of wits and strategy. Both are determined to make the other confess first, convinced that being the first to do so would be a sign of weakness. The series has a particular way of telling the story. It takes time to develop both the main romance plot and the secondary characters, giving them entire episodes, blending love with the humorous tone of the series. Undoubtedly, it is a romance work that many adore. With a score of 9.02, I present to you The Legend of the Galactic Heroes, a fantastic work that cannot be missing from your repertoire. It is a science fiction anime that narrates the story of a civil war in space between 2 factions, the Empire and the Free Planets Alliance. Similar in concept to Star Wars, its creator was inspired by this saga but managed to create something even more elaborate. The characters are exceptionally well developed, and there are no absolute good or bad characters in the story, only different perspectives, and each side defends its own ideals. This anime presents some of the most memorable and complex characters I have seen in any work. Those who watch the series will understand what I mean. The plot is impressive, with battles based on pure strategy that resemble real wars, including conspiracies, revolutions, betrayals, and the death of main characters. I won't say who. Each episode is meticulously utilized and none feel irrelevant. All are fundamental to the story's progression, although it is a bit long with a total of 110 episodes. If you watch it calmly, you will fully enjoy it. I highly recommend this series to both anime fans and non-fans alike. I believe it is a must-watch work that everyone should give at least a chance. Bleach is one of the most successful shonen of recent years, despite its long hiatus after the closure of its first adaptation. However, in 2022, it returned strongly with the well-known Thousand-Year Blood War arc. With a rating of 9.02 on the platform, it ranks in the 7th position. Bleach returned with better animation, better art, and very vibrant colors, full of action. The quality of the series has been maintained, as they have decided to take semi-annual breaks with 13 episode blocks, expecting the series to have a total of 52 episodes. And so far, 26 of the 52 have been aired at the time of this video's publication. We will see the various facets of Ichigo with his new powers and how the Soul Society hangs by a thread due to the infiltration and chaos caused by the Quincy Revolution. Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 version, takes the 6th position. It presents a series of interesting characters in a world full of creatures and people with incredible abilities known as hunters. In this world, we meet young gun freaks, a boy with a great desire to become a great hunter like his father and set out in search of him. He's joined by Lorio, Killua, and Kurapika to achieve his dream of becoming a hunter. However, the world around him is more complex and unexplored. In this adventure, there are a total of 148 episodes, covering 5 arcs of the series, including the beginning with the Hunter exam, then moving on to the York New City arc, followed by the best arc of the entire work, the Chimera Ant arc, and concluding with the election arc that covers the last episodes of this adaptation. Unfortunately, the work is still incomplete, so we hope to see the 100% complete work in the future. If you love shonen, this is an opportunity you cannot miss to enjoy this incredible work by the great Togashi. Currently, it has a dubbing done by the Anime Onegai platform and can be enjoyed for free on the Pluto TV platform. The 5th position goes to Shingeki no Kyojin, also known as Attack on Titan, with a rating of 9.05. Eren's adventure in a world dominated by titans stands out as one of the most attractive works among recent shonen, straddling the line between a seinen and a shonen with a lot of gore, mystery, and action. Eren joins the scout regiment with his friends Mikasa and Armin to defend their towns behind the walls, risking their lives, until Eren discovers that he has the ability to turn into a titan, changing the rules of the game and the information they thought they knew about the mysterious titans. An unprecedented adventure, 4 seasons, and 2 movies that conclude the entire work. The series has its respective dubs and can be legally enjoyed on Crunchyroll. Now we move on to the 4th position with Gintama, an anime of comedy and period that mixes various elements like action, drama, and science fiction with an alien invasion that changes the era in this universe and makes fun of everything known in popular culture. In this setting, we find Jintoki Sakeda, a young diabetic samurai with peculiar curly hair who accepts any type of job to make a living, although he rarely manages to pay the rent for his apartment. Jintoki not only has to deal with his economic precariousness, but he also constantly gets into trouble with the police, who turn out to be even more eccentric than him. They say that good works stand out for the solidity of their characters, but this is not a conventional work. Our protagonist is an example of the most absurd and extravagant. Jintoki is the quintessential anti-hero, and his life is a whirlwind of comic and surreal situations. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Gintama, a manga that defies all expectations and weaves a unique narrative with its mix of irreverent humor, action, and emotional moments. Get ready for an unparalleled adventure in a world where the improbable is the norm and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The anime has been rated 9.06 on the MYANIMELIST platform and positions itself in this top at the 4th position. In the 3rd position, I present to you one of the most transcendental series you could find with an uncommon plot that touches on a complex theme. I'm talking about Steins Gate, an anime that deals with time travel, string theory, and other scientific theories that will blow your mind and make you see the world of science in different ways. The series suffers from a rather slow introduction that is too complex for those who are not familiar with the theme related to time travel, but it makes up for it with an extraordinary climax and a conclusion that will leave you speechless. It all starts with Okabe, a scientist who tries to send messages to the past through a microwave. From this and numerous experiments, he manages to make it work, altering the past and changing it according to his friends' preferences, which will not generate good consequences in the long run, something that Okabe will have to fix and return everything to normal. The plot is captivating. The fact that they managed to reproduce such a well-thought-out story with the plot twist that occurred during the course of the series makes it completely unique in its kind, and for this reason it is consecrated in the 3rd position of the MYANIMELIST top. We reached the second position on the list with the Elric brothers in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the second adaptation of the work that tells 100% of the manga's events, where these two brothers must find the Philosopher's Stone, which will allow them to return their bodies to normal. But in that process, they will encounter great enigmas that challenge all known logic, and they must stop a conspiracy that aims to end the known world in a universe where alchemy is the main ability used to manipulate elements. This series has dropped a step this past year after being consecrated as the top one on the platform for more than 10 years. Considered one of the shonen with the best conclusion of all and with the best supporting characters in a work of this magnitude. The anime has comedy, action, mystery, suspense, a lot of drama, and plot twists that will leave you wanting more. With a score of 9.09, Fullmetal Alchemist is consecrated in the second position. And we reached the first place, and the anime that is consecrated until the publication of this video as the most voted and with a rating of 9.37 points is Freiren Beyond the Journey's End, an anime that captivated and took the magic plots combined with slice of life to the next level. Freiren is a work that reminisces and cherishes the memories of the past. An elf with a too long life spends her days of glory with a group of adventurers with whom she learns to live and cherish the small details. After many years, when they have all died, she tries to find a purpose in her life, getting an apprentice and reuniting a new group of adventurers with a warrior. The three embark on a journey to decipher enigmas and build a new story. The series goes through various stages, learning from Freiren and her from them, always bringing to the present those unique moments she shared with her group of adventurer friends, full of details, unique scenarios, music that takes you on the journey of its characters with great delicacy, and moments of action that will impress you, without forgetting the central theme of the story, which is to live each second cherishing every moment. 27 incredible episodes that take you through a large part of this magical journey. You can find it in the original language and with dubbing on the Crunchyroll platform. This concludes the video with the 10 best animes according to MYANIMELIST. I hope you liked it, and let me know your favorite in the comment box. Greetings to the channel members you see on screen right now. See you in the next video.